Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
We've
Good
read
to
the
see
comments. We've read the comments.
Not read the comments. I don't know what he's talking about.
I understand what you're requesting. We will do a tribute cover of your favorite band, Kiss.
Yes.
We will. We're both going to kiss. As we've said, you've commented, you've asked for it, and we will kiss. We are going to dress up as the band Kiss and perform as them for the next episode.
That's what you guys wanted.
Yeah, that's what you were saying,
Give
right?
the people
when you
what they
told us
wanted.
to kiss, you want us to kiss, and we will kiss. We will get the makeup, black and white makeup, everything. Yeah,
That's perfect.
so glad that's
I
what you
can't
wanted.
wait to kiss.
I'm so glad that that's
It's going
like,
to be so good.
yeah, that's what I was saying this entire time. Of course, yeah, this isn't damage control. We're not regretting. I'm not regretting my telling you to want us to do that.
You would never regret wanting to kiss a man, would you?
No, never.
Yeah, doing
Never.
a Kiss tribute with
a real
man.
kisses man. Yep.
And that's on God.
Yeah, that's on God.
God would want us to kiss a man.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. Kiss your fellow man. Now,
As
okay.
you should.
So, one other thing. There's a little special secret throughout this episode. To see if you can find it or notice it, we'll reveal it at the end, though. Little secret. Even he doesn't know. Be a fun little revelation for us both. Anyway,
Playing games with us again, Jack.
mind games. Okay, so I've got a few stories today, but I've noticed this one that is actually a continuation. I don't know if we did it last episode or the episode before. It was a story about would I be the a-hole if I divorced my husband just for wanting to be polyamorous? It's where he approached her out of the blue saying, hey, can we be polyamorous? My friend and his partner are poly. And
I
she's
remember
like,
that one, yeah.
Yeah. She's like, no, definitely not. And he's like, yeah, but read up on it and then change your mind all of a sudden,
Just get more educated.
Yeah, just get more educated and I don't care that you clearly aren't into this. I want you to change your entire lifestyle for me. And yeah, it came to the update. We did read the update. She got the STI done, came back negative, and all clear, but she went ahead to decide to divorce him. And yeah.
That was probably, last week's episode, since we definitely didn't miss recording an episode last week.
Yeah, of course. We didn't miss a week, okay? I wasn't busy filming. Actually, on that note, if you're watching this visually, you might notice that my eyes look very noticeable at the moment. It's because I thought...
He's been crying a lot.
I thought I got rid of all my makeup today when we were filming on set, in studio, and it turns out I haven't. I'm not that good at removing makeup, I've noticed. So... enjoy a more effeminate Jack today.
These are the two black eyes that were left after he insulted Elvis.
Yeah. Told him to get a haircut and he smacked me in the face.
Get a haircut, buttercup.
Yes, okay, I'm just quickly skimming over the last bit of that previous story to see if there was anything you missed. But no, they got no kids, no joint property or debt, so that's all good. They were waiting on buying a house, so they don't have to worry about splitting that except for financials. It was all good. Now, there is an edit that came onto this update that we didn't see. I don't believe so. So I'm going to start with this edit that was on the second update.
That's all the backstory. You guys got that?
Yeah, backstory.
Let's go. Capiche?
Man want to be polyamorous. Wife OP was like, no thanks, I'm definitely not into that. And the husband was like, actually, I think you should be because please. And she found that really wow, you were literally trying to step over my boundaries just so you can, enjoy your peen in other little designated peen spots. That's my way to describe
really normal.
that.
That's sick. That's sick, dude. Hell yeah.
Anyway,
that's how I would have said it.
So, starting the edit really strong here. Well, affair confirmed. The people who thought his poly friends were the ones involved called it right. So there we have it. Turns out, yes, this friend who was polyamorous with his own partner, turns out they all hooked up. And that's
as they should.
That's why the husband wanted to open the relationship so they could be like, see, I didn't cheat. Turns out my wife wanted this the entire time.
Yeah, she's so keen for an affair.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So the wife of that couple contacted me to come clean and apologize because they were both unaware. I didn't know until now. They thought we had a don't ask, don't tell situation, so no fault to them. He lied to them too. It's been going on for a few months. A fellow resident needs a roommate, so I'm moving in with her in 2 weeks because Opie is a nurse, I believe, something in medical field. My dad and uncle are going to come down to help and be my safety exit plan when I tell him it's over. The saddest part to me is that he's been a closeted bisexual all this time. He could have told me that at any point in the relationship, and I would have supported him or helped him get whatever support he needed. I'm hoping he'll be amenable to doing this quietly and quickly because I know his family will lose their minds if they find out the whole situation, and I don't want that for him, as hurt as I am about it. I'm going to focus on work, and my soon-to-be roomie is going through a significant breakup as well, so I think we'll be good for each other. It's going to be okay eventually. So yes, she hasn't actually done the divorce yet. She's just been certain about the divorce.
Is this not the one with like 5 updates to it, or is that later?
No, not that one.
I'm
No.
gonna say,
That's another one. Yeah. So that was 15 days ago. We now come to 3 days ago with update number 2. So Opie coming back, wanting to give a brief update to it all. So, here's a little TLDR. My husband asked for a poly relationship. I said no. He badgered me about it and refused to give me space. Then got mad when I refused to discuss it or sleep in the same bed with him while I was trying to calm down. His behavior gave me the ick so bad that I decided it was best to divorce and saw a lawyer to begin the process. My suspicions that there was already something going on were confirmed when the wife of that poly couple that he was friends with contacted me to tell me that he had been involved with them for a few months and had confessed that I didn't know. They broke up with him as a result. So there you go. He's lost everything. He's lost even the poly couple, which is great. Good to see that they are,
the hell, man.
Yeah, they're adults too, where they're like,
Thought it was
hey.
don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah. Okay, the call from the affair partners coincided with my ex trying very hard to apologize and make it right, but without admitting to cheating or anything else. A fellow resident was looking for a roommate, so I made plans to move in with her. I also let my parents and some close friends know the situation. My lawyer advised me to talk to my ex before papers were served, so I had planned to talk the night before moving out, which set up an uncomfortable situation in which I was living with a cheating ex who didn't know I knew. The plan was originally to move out next weekend, but things took a bad turn this week. My ex started getting agitated that I wasn't responding to his attempts to smooth things over, and that ultimately escalated into him trying to get into bed with me against my wishes on Thursday.
Oh, lovely.
I was able to get an emergency leave from work and mostly moved out while my ex was at work on Friday. My parents drove down and helped, and then stayed to be nearby when my ex got home. My lawyer filed Friday. He did not take it well. I told him I knew about the cheating and was filing for a divorce. I also told him that I wanted to do this quietly, that I know his bisexuality puts him in a dangerous situation with his family, and it would be best if we kept the story at he cheated. He could contact me through my lawyer for any information. He yelled, broke down crying. He said he refused to accept the divorce and I should give him a chance to fix things. Well, that is how you stop a divorce.
That's how you stop it.
You just say no.
It's not happening.
Talk to the hand, and then they're like,
no divorce.
The lawyer's like, we can't just stop that. That's the hand.
The hand, dude.
The hand, you can't defeat the hand.
Because the ears ain't listening.
Yeah, that's it.
The brain ain't listening.
Ears isn't. Yes, my dad came in and made sure he didn't try to stop me from leaving, and we left. I called the in-laws on the way and told them that I was divorcing him for cheating and that I appreciated them welcoming me into their family and wished them all well, but I would probably not be in contact again. His parents were shocked, but they reacted with a lot more grace than I expected. I blocked my ex on everything but email because I can't deal with him. My parents had gotten an Airbnb, so I crashed with them and basically fell apart. At this point, I moved in. That part of my life is over. My ex is apparently wanting to end things with his own self, according to a mutual friend. I hope he gets help because his behavior in the last few weeks has really been strange, so I do wonder if he's not experiencing some kind of mental health episode. It doesn't change the fact that I'm done. I'm not okay, but I will be. Just going to focus on work and taking care of myself for a while. This is probably my last update, and I want to turn towards the future. Thank you to those who have offered support and advice. I really do appreciate it.
Bro, he wants to end himself I wonder if he's going through a mental health episode right now.
I wonder.
Dude, what are the indicators?
I mean, it's hard to tell.
Is this a recession indicator? What do you mean? He's threatening it. Oh, then I don't know. It's up in the air at this point.
It's a very normal thing normally.
Yeah,
It's
everyone does it these days. You wouldn't tell.
Yeah, I mean, not really much to say with that one. Just a little like, hey, there's your ending. There's your closure with that.
Hell yeah. I love closure.
Turns out he was cheating this entire time. Like I'm sure many people already suspected.
Yeah, who would have thought? They're just asking for permission. They're not like asking to start it.
They're not asking to start it. They're asking if they can get away with it yet.
Like, I'm in too deep. Can I put it in someone with your permission now? I'm already in there.
He was already in too deep, if you know what I mean.
He's asking for forgiveness, not for...
He stole the bike
permission.
and now he's praying for forgiveness instead of praying for a bike. Yeah. Well, that's that one. Let's get on to the...
That's where that was going.
Fresh stories.
Hey, when I talk about sex, bikes come into the mix. Hell
Hey,
yeah.
ciao bicycles. We all love them.
Alrighty, this one by Empty Page. Am I the asshole for showing no sympathy for my brother and my soon-to-be ex-wife after the loss of their baby and for refusing to let my parents talk to me about it?
So their brother and their soon-to-be ex-wife have lost a baby.
Yes.
Damn.
So his brother and his soon-to-be ex-wife.
No.
lost
As in
their
OP's
baby.
soon-to-be ex-wife.
Yes.
So the
His
brother
brother
has cheated.
and his
the
ex-wife.
The wife has cheated on OP with his own brother.
Yes. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, well, let's see.
That's what it says. Am I the asshole for showing no sympathy for my brother and my soon-to-be ex-wife after the loss of their baby?
Yeah.
That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's fun. Let's see what happens. So I'm getting divorced from my wife, and I'll call her my wife in the post for clarity of a decade. We have 3 kids together.
Oh.
2 school-aged and 1 preschool-aged child. That's fun. Oh, the enmeshment is crazy.
Oh, man.
The last 2 years of our marriage were rough, and I had no idea why. She pretended that things were all good when talking to me, but complained about me to her family and her friends non-stop.
Oh, no.
When I told her that she could talk to me, she was saying that her family and friends were just trying to stir some shit, and she wouldn't say that I was lazy and ignored her. Wait, what? And she wouldn't say that I was lazy and ignored her, which was a lot of what I was told. So
she's been saying those things to everyone else, but when he asks her, hey, you've been saying these things apparently, she's like, no.
No, I'm not saying that you're lazy.
I'm not saying you're lazy when she actually has been.
And ignored you when... What the fuck? That's just confusing wording. Anyway, she said that we would get back to normal once all 3 kids were in school and we had more time for us. Then I found out she was having an affair with my brother. I found out via his ex-girlfriend, who sent a photo of them kissing outside of my brother's place.
Oh,
that is so good. Yeah, she is such a good person.
Girl. Yes, queen.
Hell yeah, we have a special spot in hell for
Women
you.
supporting other men.
Yeah, his brother.
Yeah.
Women supporting the brothers.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Which is like good on this ex-girlfriend for like, yeah, hey, if this guy, like, I'm going to call this out. I don't care if it's like, yeah. It's my ex, but like, hey, yeah, I'll happily burn his bridge with his own brother. Go for it.
Mike is pointed up like this, by the way.
Oh.
Well, just in case.
Sorry.
Just audio nitpick.
Yep, audio nitpicking.
I agree with you. Hell yeah. But I care more about the mic than her cheating. So I found out via his ex-girlfriend who sent a photo. He broke up with her before the affair was revealed, but he said a lot of shit about her and how she was paranoid and didn't trust him, and she was proven to be right.
That's going to be great for her mental health.
Then
Hey, you need to not be paranoid. Well, it turns out I was in the right, so I have every justification to be scared and unnerve everything.
Oh, God. There's in my walls. They were in my walls. No.
My ex cheated on me, so of course there's aliens scanning my brain.
Of course, bro. So, when my wife said that she was pregnant, I knew the baby was my brother's, and there was zero way for me to be the father. She tried to tell everyone that she didn't know, but the 3 of us knew. She knew that we hadn't had sex in years. She was using the baby to try and make me more agreeable, but I told her that our marriage was over and I filed for divorce. She moved in with my brother and tried to take the kids, but I stopped her because he lived 2.5 hours away, and our school-aged kids were not going to be able to make a 3-hour each way drive to school.
Oh, this just gets into more and more of a mess.
How is she cheating? How is she excusing herself for 2.5 hours to go cheat? She's like, sorry, I got to go help your brother again.
I guess they meet halfway, so it's like just
he's stuck in the washing
90
machine.
minutes each.
Yeah, that was like otherwise he's coming to her.
Yeah.
But the ex-girlfriend got the photo of them outside of his house. So she's obviously making the drive.
Yeah, she's making the trip.
Jesus.
Wow.
Temporary custody was granted to me, with visitation being granted to her. Why temporary? What? Anyway, my parents were shocked and angry at my brother when I told them. He tried giving me shit for making them go after him and her when she was pregnant. What an asshole! I muted him because I didn't want to hear the bullshit, but I also wanted to make sure everything in the divorce and custody went smoothly, and I hope to maintain primary custody, so I'll need to show that they are better off with me. My parents did end up accepting them as a couple.
Oh, wow. You serious? This woman was with your son for 10 years, and you are going to support what she's done to your family? Like, completely shattered it?
They support women's rights and wrongs. For the grandchildren.
Oh, they are absolutely that would be their justification. Oh, we got to think about the grandkids. We got to keep the family unit together. Like, yeah, you want to keep this family unit together where, like, the adults are all secretly wishing to have each other at the neck. Like, you want the kids to be around that growing up. Okay.
Lovely dynamic.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So I said I could understand them not giving up a child and grandchild, but I don't want to hear about them. Them not giving up a child and grandchild. Anyway, they said they respected this. I don't understand what this means. I said I could understand them not giving up a child and a grandchild, but I don't want to hear about them. Okay, so they're keeping connection to their child, the brother, and they're keeping connection to the new grandchild.
Yes.
But OP doesn't want to hear about them at all. That makes sense.
Yeah.
They said they respected this. A few weeks ago, my wife had a stillborn baby. She and my brother blamed me.
Sorry, it's deserved with the way this whole dynamic's been. You know what? Yeah. That's what you get.
You get that. It's stillborn baby. Hey, Jack, guys,
Guys, it's a stillborn.
I'm trying to finish. Please, have some respect.
No, in any other circumstance, that is horrible and so tragic. In this circumstance, it is God's judgment. Very valid judgment
God
on you.
judged them unwilling.
Yeah.
Unable. So, she and my brother blamed me for all the stress I put her under. She said being apart from our kids as much as she is was...
all the stress he put her under. Breaking up with her, wanting to have his kids in his life. Oh, how dare you.
You want custody? Do you know how stressful that is for me with all the bad decisions I've made?
I was trying to take the kids away from you because I cheated on you. And do you see how that ruined me? Because of you not wanting to let me do what I want?
Can you understand how much I'm affected? I was already thinking about myself these last 2 years. Let me continue, please. So, she said being apart from our kids as much as she is was the biggest cause of her miscarriage, and she sent a lot of vile texts, and I replied to none of them. He also sent a number of them, which I documented with hers. My parents came over to tell me about what happened, and were shocked that I knew. They asked what I had said to my brother and wife. I told them nothing. I said I wasn't going to offer any sympathy to either of them after they did the dirty on me and fucked up mine and my kids' lives.
Yeah.
My parents tried to talk to them about the loss and the baby and everything surrounding it, but I shut it down and told them that I was not going to be their shoulder to cry on or listening ear. I said my wish to not hear anything about my brother or wife had not changed because they lost a baby. They left my house angry, and it took a couple of weeks for them to reach out again.
Wow.
They just left him. They're like, "What? He wants space? I'll give him space then."
Everybody's like, "Oh, I'm so glad I got all this space."
But like, they're going to be like pissed off and like boiling that whole time. Where he's just like, "Oh, fuck yeah." Thank God, not my circus, not my monkeys.
Yeah.
They asked if I would be so rude to them again, And I said if they tried to talk about this, then yes. They asked if I had reached out to my brother and wife, and I said no. They told me that they had hoped to see me at the service, and I told them that it wouldn't happen.
Why would they
Why would you
expect
think
this
that?
of him?
That's
After
ridiculous.
everything that's happened.
No, there's some people who lost their goddamn
That
minds.
is insane.
That's ridiculous. They told me that they had they said that I didn't need to be such a cold-hearted monster, and times like these is where you put away the hate.
Wow.
What the fuck are you
How
talking-
convenient.
Put away the hate. I know I just punched you in the face, but put away the hate, brother. We got to band together.
I know I literally persuaded your partner. I mean, like, no, she has her own autonomy, but like, I know I persuaded and like seduced your partner into leaving you and persuading her that I was the better option in life and to escape her own responsibilities as a parent to a degree. But you should forgive me for that. I took your partner from you.
I literally did the worst things imaginable.
Yeah, and I'm literally trying to have another kid with her, despite her technically having a responsibility of 3 other kids already with you.
Also,
which
you
is
had a
always
vasectomy, and she tried to say that you're the one that got her pregnant.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
No, just you guys haven't had sex for
Yes.
2 years because of me.
Yes.
But she's going to say that you got her pregnant anyway.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and like after all that's happened, like all that as well, yeah, you should forgive me. Of course.
Yeah.
I'm just a guy.
I'm just a little bean. I'm just a
I'm
little guy.
I'm just a little guy.
I'm just a tiny little guy. I make some mistakes.
I'm just a little goofy guy.
I hold my head.
You find it cute. I'm cute for it.
So it ends with, I don't agree, but I'm willing to entertain that maybe I'm wrong. Am I the asshole?
How are they like? I want to genuinely think about this. How could they be the a-hole? Just aside from
Well, do I have some news for you?
no way, no. You're telling me people actually think OP's the a-hole?
Well, if you say that 4 is the biggest number,
It is the
and
biggest.
there
It is a high
there is
number.
a minus in front of the
There,
4.
there's only 2 of us here, so there is double the amount of people in this world that don't like OP.
Everyone sucks here. It's a horrible situation. It's terrible that happened to you. At the end of the day, though, that's still the mother of your children and your brother. The baby was your children's half-sibling. Everyone sucks here. The affair was a massive betrayal, but also losing a child is a living nightmare that no parent should ever have to suffer through, and which is far more painful than being betrayed by an affair. A death, especially that of a baby, is the time for adults to put aside their grievances, even if it's temporary. You don't have to be there for them as their best buddy or anything like that, but a civil sorry for your loss would be an upstanding thing to do.
Oh no, it would no. They would demand so much more from him. If he responded with a
parents
sorry
wrote
for
that
your
one.
loss after all the messages they said about the whole stillborn thing, that kind of stuff, they would have been like, "That's it. That's all you're not even going to try and reach out and talk to us about it to understand how we feel." Wow.
What about our GoFundMe?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
going to pay for our GoFundMe?
You're not going to pay for the funeral? What are you? Are you
No, not that one. The GoFundMe for the divorce.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
There's 2 GoFundMes, okay?
Yeah, they got 2 GoFundMes going, and the third GoFundMe for paying for our like romance cabin for us to try again.
Yeah, we're going to try another attempt.
Yeah, we're gonna go try again
After this heartbreak, come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, I
We're in
mean-
too deep.
God.
Someone else that is stable-minded says, definitely not the asshole. They did you dirty, then expect you to show sympathy. Like, dude, you're my brother and you're sleeping with my wife. What?
Yeah.
OP says, I'm not sure if my brother and wife expected sympathy, but I was supposed to be sunshine and rainbows with them, so there was no stress, and I was meant to give her what she wants because she was pregnant. My parents are expecting me to be there for those 2 is real crazy because I already knew my wife and brother were entitled, but my parents are disrespecting me too with that expectation. Fun.
Wait, hang on. Wait, go back. So, Wait. Oh, what was my brain doing? It's trying to think.
Are you
but
asking about the parents or about the wife?
the wife? Wait, what was that message? What was that comment?
I'm not sure if my brother and wife expected sympathy, but I was supposed to be sunshine and rainbows with them, so there was no stress, and I was meant to give her what she wants because she was pregnant.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're blaming the stillbirth on the stress that he caused them.
Yeah.
And they're saying, you're an asshole because you didn't make it easier for us.
Even then, it was genuine, literally their own choice. Oh, that's the thing. The fact that all this is happening and they haven't even divorced yet.
Not yet.
That's it. This is soon to be ex-wife, not ex-wife, not divorced, and like she's fully out of that relationship. She is still technically, legally, not that it's illegal, but like she's still technically on the court documents married to OP, and she's doing all this. Like,
the audacity is insane. The audacity absolutely blows my mind.
So much audacity, I'd mistake them for a music editing program.
Hell yeah, your favorite one. Let's go.
Because it's free.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Let's go into that next story. Would I be the a-hole if I don't tell my husband how I caught out his web of lies? This one is by Disastrous Meat 8757.
Yes, because how is he going to know how to close the web of lies for the next one so they don't see it?
That's why you get
a
spray can and a lighter. Just gets rid of all the webs.
On his face.
There's
a lot of webs on his face.
Yeah. Well, it's web of lies. That way you get rid of all the lies.
Bam, and the lies are gone.
Yeah. 30-degree burns, but no lies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I, 40 female, dropped my husband, 36 male, off to go drinking with his work colleague, 26 male, last night. He said he was going to the bar around the corner and would be home in a couple of hours. We've been together for 7 years, married for 2 years, and social time like this after work is not uncommon. He stopped answering my texts after 5 hours. 10 missed calls from me went by for the next 2 hours. After 8 hours, he sent me a text saying that he fell asleep at his colleague's and would be home soon. 20 minutes later, he came home in an Uber, rubbed his eyes, and said that he needed to go back to sleep. The thing is,
what the fuck?
He was never asleep. I know this because I had one of my sister's friends follow him last night, and after 2 hours at the nearby bar, he left with his colleague and went into the city. At the bar, he met 2 random women who sat at his table with him for an hour. Then, he was in the bathroom with the 2 of them and his colleague for about 5 minutes. He received a text, I assume from me, and he left everyone at the table and went home in the Uber, at which point he fake tired to me. I'm obviously going to confront him about the lies on lies that he's told me, but would I be the a-hole if I leave out the part about how I sourced the information? While I do feel validated in my action after what it's uncovered, I feel conflicted because, unlike him, I value honesty. So that's an interesting one.
How did the sister know that there were 2 girls there? Did she send the sister into the bar before any of this happened?
So she was following them. So she went into so after 2 hours at the nearby bar, he left with his colleague and went into the city. At the bar, he met 2 random women who sat at his table with him for an hour. Then he was in the bathroom with the 2 of them and his colleague for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, but after 2 hours, they left the bar, and there was 6 hours after they left the bar. So did the sister follow them for 6 hours?
That's a good point.
That's what I'm like, what's the timeline here?
Yeah.
How long was the sister following? And he obviously didn't go into the bathroom during that first 2 hours because he left the bathroom and went straight into the Uber. So that would have happened just before he gets in the Uber.
Yeah.
So she was the sister following them for 6 hours and they didn't notice the sister following them for 6 hours.
I would have to wonder if maybe at some point this sister's friend began to follow them like a few hours after that this all started. So maybe like 5 hours in after the whole 10 missed calls.
Worded.
Yeah. I feel there's an interesting timeline here.
Crazy timeline.
Yeah, surely the friend wasn't following for this long, but yeah. So 2 hours left in a nearby bar. He left with his colleague. At the bar, they met 2 random women for about 5 minutes. So up to the 8th hour, he sent a text that he fell asleep, but his colleagues will be home soon. So I assume maybe at the 6th hour, this friend started coming to this area. I'd be like, hey, he should be at this bar. And she found him at the bar. They then left and then followed them to wherever else they went to. Okay, so what do you think? You think this is definitely cheating? Because, hey, met 2 random women. They all went into the bathroom together.
I'd assume so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone said that, wouldn't you think?
So here's the thing. This is the most voted comment, which, I mean, the fact it's highlighted, 4K upvotes. Clearly a lot of people relate to this. He went into the bathroom for 5 minutes with the 2 women and his coworker. Love, he's not cheating. He's doing cocaine.
Probably.
Which, look... That honestly seems valid. I mean, at a bar, I
But why
know
did he have
people
to lie
hook up in
about it?
bars, but for all of them to go into the same bathroom, multiple, not just 2 people at a time, but 4 people into the same bathroom, and then doing...
Like, that's cocaine for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, well, then that becomes the case. Is that cheating?
But why is he not telling her about what he's up to?
Probably because it's the drugs that's the issue, not the cheating. Like, it's not... Maybe it's that maybe he's not ashamed of cheating because he's not cheating. He's ashamed of doing these, drugs, behind his partner's back. Yeah, it's partying. Like, he's partying, he's being a bit reckless, but he's not. There's technically not proof of cheating, which is interesting.
You have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who disappears for 8 hours.
Oh, yes.
And you get me to follow them, and I say, yeah, she's out with 2 guys doing cocaine.
Yes.
And ignoring you.
I will say, I absolutely agree with this perspective still, though, that, like, hey, just because it's not cheating doesn't mean it's still like, hey, this is, like, evidence that I don't feel like I can trust you.
No, we can forgive them because it's not cheating, guys.
But,
we can forgive them.
Technically not cheating, but it is still an evidence of, hey, my partner's doing things behind my back. What else could they be doing behind my back? That, like, they're, lying and deceiving me about. Because, yeah, it's not honesty.
That's always a thing with the cheating stories. If they can lie about this, what else are they currently and actively lying about? What else can they potentially lie about?
Yeah.
If it took so much effort to catch them in this one lie, the potential is insane.
Yes.
And relationships are built on trust.
This is another comment of someone talking about how they sort of got through this sort of situation. I was in a similar situation several years ago. I wanted to know more, but I only knew a few things. I confronted my ex by saying something along the lines of, I knew you were at XYZ bar last night. This isn't up for argument, so don't even try. If you try to lie and say you were not there, I'll just leave right now. My bag is already packed. I actually know a lot more than this, and the future of this relationship depends on how honest you are with me right now. You have 5 minutes to confess to everything, and if you miss something that I know, I will not forgive you. Now, I wasn't going to forgive him anyway, but he didn't need to know that. I got a ton more info, and it was worse than I imagined, but I was glad to know the truth. So the tactic here is to pretty much say, hey, look, I know what you did. I'm not going to tell you how I know, because that's not important anymore. You have 5 minutes to tell me everything that I already know, as proof that you are willing to be honest to me. Otherwise, I'm leaving. Which I think that's honestly in this situation probably the best.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah, good strategy. I suppose the issue here is like, is she the a-hole to lie through omission of how she found out about this stuff because she was using someone to stalk her own partner? But
I'd say at this point it's like no, because
I feel
he started it.
Yeah. I feel there's like he created a valid reason for her to become suspicious.
Yeah. And if it was for his safety as well.
True. Yeah. I
You'd
mean,
think
like what if he's been doing things on the side just as a way to make extra money that like has been considered dangerous to some degree that like she's worried about, or like he's overworking himself to some degree that she's worried about, and she wants to know why because he keeps being like, no, it's fine. I'm just doing what I need to, keep us afloat, that kind of thing. Like,
if your boss is pressuring you to stay back.
Yeah.
And
like
just say you went out. Just say you went out. We're doing more hours at work.
Some people really do hate to sort of let their partner know that they are suffering and struggling, and sometimes you do have to go out of your way to be a bit sort of breaking that personal space and trust just to make sure
that they're okay.
Yeah.
And that you can make sure they're okay together.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't have to go it alone.
Yeah.
Tough situation.
Interesting. So some people are saying, though, that there is so much missing here, like why you had a friend following him. You were actually in danger of becoming the crazy wife/ex. Just file for divorce. You don't need proof. Just the fact you have so little truth for him or trust for him, and he deserves so little trust is more than enough justification for any sane person. OP says, I had suspicions as he has been telling me one thing, but recently his actions suggest otherwise. I'm an incredibly trustworthy partner, but unfortunately, that's been to my disadvantage in this union. So someone responds, you're an incredibly trustworthy partner. Was your husband caught cheating here? Because whilst lying is detrimental to the relationship, some of the background context might suggest your husband had a reason to lie, even if he were innocent in not fooling around or entertaining other people. Purely speculative here. Have you thought he didn't want the heartache that comes with being honest? If you want honesty in a relationship, you need to provide the forum which honesty can operate in. That means not spying on him and not going crazy if he tells you he's done something that could potentially make you feel insecure. I'm not saying you're partly responsible in this situation. Kind of sounds like they are, though.
Yeah.
Only you know your relationship. But perhaps there's a line of communication that could be explored to understand why this has happened in the first place. I think what they're trying to say is the idea that, like, maybe the reason he hasn't been honest about this sort of stuff he gets up to is because he knows that she's going to react as if he's, like...
Bringing the end of the world here.
Yeah, it's like, how dare you do cocaine when it's like, hey, actually, I do it really responsibly. I do it with a friend that's like, we don't go crazy with it. It's literally just a tiny bump that just it's a little extra bit for us throughout the night. We aren't being drug addicts about it. But, he knows her in this relationship that she is someone to fully go over the top about it. So he's avoiding telling her about it. Doesn't really, like... you're just making it worse for yourself anyway, but...
I get what they're trying to say with that, but
no.
Yeah,
I think it's...
Not in this context.
I understand, but at the end of the day, all you're doing, man, is, like, if anyone who does this to their partner, you're just going to make it even more of an issue when it eventually does come to light, like it has. Like, all you've done is just make your partner...
Kicking the can down the road.
Yeah, like, you should be more like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and I enjoy this. I am in control of this aspect of my life, and if you don't are uncomfortable with this, you need to understand that this is you who is making it an issue when I am proving to you that, like, through my honesty, that I am in control of this. And, if you ever feel like I am out of control, we can talk about it from there. But for now, like, we're not at that level.
That's what these subreddits always preach, though. It's the open and honest communication with your partner.
Yeah.
And knowing that you're not going to be judged, you're not going to be hated on for wanting to live your life and wanting to have fun in your life in a way that is respectful of your relationship. I get the commenters saying, if he wanted to have that fun and he trusted that you weren't going to lose your shit every time, then he would have told you. But obviously, you're a crazy hag who overreacts at everything. So if he wants to have fun and do it on the regular basis, he has to admit these things from you.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not good relationship advice.
No.
Telling someone, you need to just loosen your boundaries a little bit and be okay with a bit of stuff that you're not okay with.
Yeah.
At that point, find a new partner. Find someone that's not going to piss you off. Find someone that you're cool with that is not going to hide things from you. And he should find someone that will go party with him or be okay with him partying.
I think this is one of those things where, like, that's the only criticism I could ever have for Opie in this situation is just like, is there anything that might have motivated him to be someone who just doesn't bother bringing these things up with you? Doesn't mean he shouldn't have to. He should still do so. But,
it's a self-evaluation.
Yeah,
thing.
Self-evaluation, but not at all. I think, self-evaluation, not a self-criticism, though.
No, it's like, what happened here for him to become so secretive, and how can we avoid that with the next partner?
Yes, because like, she could be someone who does overreact, but that could also be motivated because he is someone who has been so secretive in the past as well. That, like, it might not actually be OP's fault that she has become like this. It's because it's because the husband keeps being like this, that she has become so, what are you doing? Why are you doing this stuff behind my back and not letting me know about it? Like, I want to be in the loop.
Yeah.
Like, let her be in the loop, man.
Find a partner that will keep you in the loop and won't try and hide shit from you.
Yes, unless it's the loop in London. You don't want to be in that for too long because it's a bit, like, sticky and...
With some toxic fumes coming out of that
a bit
one.
gross.
I'll start casting spells and shit.
What?
Harry Potter.
Right, sorry, you brought up London, so of course Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, innit?
If there's one thing about London we know, it's that Harry Potter.
He was on the tube.
Yeah, swish and flick.
The 9 3/4 tube.
Yeah,
he ran headlong at the wall.
Yeah, the 9 3/4. The size of your mum's yeah. Okay,
and it was a bit wibbly wobbly after that.
Oh, it gets wibbly wobbly.
Okay, next one. Am I the asshole for calling my girlfriend's mum gorgeous, thus causing a fight between the mum and the dad?
How dare you compliment a woman?
Complimenting women.
See what happens?
That's a paddling.
You disgusting creature. Objectifying. Sorry, go on.
They're not gorgeous, okay?
Yeah.
They're disgusting.
Just human. She is just a human being with capable things of any other human being.
Mm-hmm. I, 23 male, was meeting the parents of my girlfriend, 25 female. Problematic age gap.
Wait, say it again. My brain, for some reason, just deactivated. I just went for a repeat. I was like, dun, 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 dun.
I, 23 male,
Yep.
was meeting the parents of my girlfriend, 25 female.
Oh, that's too old.
It's crazy.
Oh, creeper.
2 years. What is someone 5 years from 30 dating a 23-year-old? What's wrong with you?
I love that perspective. What is someone 5 years from 30 dating someone who's in their early 20s? You creep.
It's just something I saw. It was like a 26-year-old dating a 22-year-old. And they're like, what's someone 4 years from 30 dating someone that's basically a teenager? It's an unironic thing as well.
Oh, wow.
So the mum, 51 female, and the dad, 52 male, had invited me over for dinner. I had brought flowers to give the mum. When I saw the mum, I thought she looked gorgeous, so I told her in front of my girlfriend and the dad. She thanked me. During the dinner, the mum brought up the fact that I told her that she looks gorgeous. She asked me what I find gorgeous about her.
Oh,
this is really awkward.
What?
What's wrong with this?
Oh,
woman?
this is weird.
That's
now.
just weird.
Imagine it's like, I would like to everyone. I'd like you all to know that OP here told me I was gorgeous. Now, OP, tell everyone here what you found attractive about me.
Stand up, young man.
Yeah, stand up. Stand up and tell everyone how you expressed a dialogue to me that would insinuate to some degree that you would desire me.
What is it about me?
Yes, tell me now. I want everyone to hear this. Tell us what you desire about me.
In great detail.
As a feminine woman, what do you desire from me?
Is it my bosom?
Is it my bosom? Is it something else that starts with a B?
My blouse?
Be honest.
So, she asked me what I find gorgeous about her. Wanting to be honest without being crude, I told her her eyes, smile, and hair.
Oh, good. Safe. I like that you have all the features that a human being has.
And you are not missing the features.
You have
good on
teeth.
you. Yes, congratulations. A rarity in society. She giggled and thanked me. She seemed both so flattered and so shocked. Why is she shocked?
How do you be shocked and flattered at the same time? like thank you, but also oh
my God, my heart. What is wrong with these people?
Hey, stop it, you! And it's just
Jesus Christ! And then the mum turned to the dad and said, told him that I called her gorgeous, despite the fact everything had happened in front of him. She okay?
I feel
she's
like
losing her mind.
Does her husband only compliment her twice a year, and it's just you're hot?
Say I'm gorgeous. Say I'm gorgeous. He said I'm gorgeous. Did you hear that? He said I'm gorgeous.
Yes, dude. Yes. Yep.
So she told him that she doesn't get called beautiful from him anymore, but she called.
Oh no! Okay, everything that happens here is the mother's fault. She is clearly trying to start something.
Shit. This is.
Oh my God! This is not OP. This is on the mother.
She told him that she doesn't get called beautiful from him anymore, but she got called gorgeous by her daughter's boyfriend. It led to a big fight between the mum and dad. When my girlfriend and I got back to her apartment, she agreed that her parents' intense reaction had little to do with me and is mostly about the problems between them.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend said that my behavior towards her mum was still inappropriate. Dude, I know you did everything right, but what is wrong with you?
How dare you
should have said she was ugly.
How dare you give a good impression to my mother?
Yeah.
How dare you?
You're supposed to be a red flag. Know your place. She said even if her parents had a perfect marriage, it's still weird that I was flirting with her mum.
What?
Am I the asshole? It was a little, in the comments, it was a little weird for her to ask you to elaborate.
Yes, of course it was. Because it was the mother being the issue here.
Tell.
Sorry, OP. Remember, next time you see this mother, you need to go up to her and be like, "Ugh, Yuck.
Look at that.
Gross.
No.
You are. Oh, you're disgusting. Is that okay? Is that good, dear? Do you want me to spit at her more?
No, tell me why you feel that way.
Okay. Disgusting. Your hair, gross. Eyes, yuck. The mouth,
fact you have
your
eyes?
smile, hideous. Anyway, nice to meet you. What are we doing for dinner tonight? Yeah.
Just thought I'd correct the record.
Yeah, I
there.
just want to balance things out between us. Never.
So now you guys can compliment each other at the dinner table.
Yeah, so
instead of fights.
Now you're happy with your husband, right? And yeah.
All
I
good,
fixed your
right?
relationship by telling you you're actually kind of ugly.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll fix it.
Wise words to a woman.
Yeah. Wise words to a woman clearly insecure about her beauty at her age when her husband doesn't really reassure her otherwise.
That's fine,
Yeah,
dude.
tell her she's ugly.
This is
that
normal.
will absolutely fix things.
The enemy of your enemy is now your friend.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to be good mates with the husband after this.
I
keep telling her she's ugly. Hell yeah.
That's how you get close to the father.
This is good advice. Telling the mother she's beautiful is a common compliment, but you should have followed it with, I can see where your daughter gets her charm from. The Rizzler in the comments here.
It's when you shake the dad's hand, you'd be like, "Sir, I'm glad to meet you. You have a beautiful daughter. I can see where she gets her grip from."
Oh God! Oh my!
I didn't coin that. Stole that from a meme, but I don't care. It's great.
She's got a nice firm grip from you, Buster.
Good handshake, sir. I can see where she gets her grip from.
Runs in the family, doesn't it? Yeah, as long as you're using words like beautiful and gorgeous and not hot or sexy, that's very normal. Oh, Miss Girlfriend's mum, you look stunning this evening. I guess we weren't there. If his mouth dropped open like a cartoon and he stared at her chest while saying you're gorgeous, that would be inappropriate. But the compliment isn't the inappropriate part of that. Well, there you go.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of even worse things to say to your dad, to the father. Just slap him on the ass and say, I can see where she gets her cheeks from.
Hey, Dad. Oh, it
so dumb.
Ripples just like hers.
How you doing, Steve? Oh, yeah, I can tell you're her father.
Yeah, that's her father. That's her father's ass right there.
Just listen to the scenario of that. Oh my god.
Okay. Wait, come back here. Let me try that again.
No. Okay, we're gonna move on from that. Okay. This story actually comes with an update, which will be fun. Am I the a-hole? My boyfriend peed the bed and is mad at me for my response. Okay. My boyfriend, 27 male, and I, 23 female, moved into a new house recently.
What's a man 3 years from 30 dating a child? Sorry, continue.
Moved into a new house and bought a new mattress. Last night, I woke up to a wet feeling under my arm and hand. My boyfriend was already up and in the bathroom. When he came back, I asked him if he spilled something in the bed or knew why it was wet. He told me he thinks he peed the bed. I asked him again and said, wait, are you serious? And he said, I think I peed in my dream and peed in real life. We've
all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
We have, haven't we? Yeah, we've all been there, haven't we?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
yeah.
We've all been there.
Like we've kissed, you know? We've all been there. Sorry, continue. Everyone watching this, we've been there, haven't we? Yeah, it's we. We have all pissed the bed, haven't we?
We haven't yet, but we can if you comment more.
Yeah.
If you comment more, we will. Us two, we're going to look at each other and we're going to pee the bed.
Looking at each other.
Comment kiss if you would like us to pee the bed. Okay.
I like that.
And we'll kiss while we do it. Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, we are both half awake at this point after he's peed the bed. And I'm just surprised that he actually did wet the bed. I asked him to go grab stuff to clean it up, and he told me that it was fine? I asked him what he meant by that, and he grabbed a towel, laid it on the wet spot, and got back into bed to go to sleep.
Damn, you pissed with that thing?
Sorry, it's really loud. It's a bit late. I shouldn't be laughing so loud. Mark, this guy in the middle of the night. Damn. You pissed with that thing? Wow.
What's the PSI on that thing?
What's the
piss index?
What's the pressure on that thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
I usually keep my tires at 100.
Oh, you got like
That's
you
good,
could
right?
fill like a gallon with that. Oh, wow.
You could shit a hole through a piece of paper with that thing.
Hey, it's fine. I've got a towel. We'll sleep on the towel. Man, no. Okay.
Sorry, I just derailed it so much. Keep going.
I pulled the covers off of him and told him that he needs to go grab stuff to clean it up because I don't want to get stained, and it's a new mattress and we don't have a mattress cover for it yet. He told me that it was fine and I'm overreacting. That statement naturally pissed me off. Well,
Bazinga.
and I told him I'm not going to sleep in his pee and that's not fair to me. He told me he'd clean it in the morning and that it's not a big deal and doesn't warrant the reaction I have. If this is his reaction, I feel like this is not the first time he's done this. That was not the solution I wanted, so I took all the sheets off the bed and threw them at him and told him to sleep on the couch. It was very irritating hearing him tell me that I'm overreacting because I asked him to clean up his pee in the bed we both slept in. He then knocked on the door 10 minutes later asking for a new blanket because the one I gave him smelled like pee.
Dude. He's just the kid.
Babe, it's fine. Let us just sleep on this bed that smells like pee. Oh, babe.
It smells like piss, babe.
Yeah,
please.
this sheet smells like pee. I don't want it.
Babe, it's fine. But why does it smell like piss?
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Okay, here we go. Top comment, not the a-hole, and get the pee remover used for dogs because soap and water won't do the trick. Yes. Mm-hmm. Other people say, I've actually peed in my dream and peed in real life too. I woke up from it and I immediately cleaned it. So, no, you didn't overreact. Like, how is that not... How is that overreacting? It's literally, I mean, not really biohazardous, but
I
still.
overreact because I pee in my dreams all the time, but I don't pee in real life. But the fucking, like, the anxiety of it.
Wait. You don't pee in real life, so whenever you go to the bathroom, you just fall asleep. That's how you pee.
Because I've emptied the tank before bedtime.
Okay.
But I'll, like, have a dream with an empty tank that I'm peeing, and then I'll, like, wake up from it being like, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
Wow.
It just happens too much. For some reason, the brain loves pee dreams. Not saying anything there, but, like, I can get the anxiety that these people have had.
I don't think I've actually ever, I mean, I definitely can't remember any times as a child wetting the bed, but I'm sure I did at some point. But yeah, I can't.
You've never had that dream where you're looking at the toilet and pissing into it?
I've had a dream where I felt like my entire body was draining itself, and then I woke up to realize that, oh, I've got food poisoning, and
I was draining myself.
Yeah, I was draining myself, but not through the pee hole, from somewhere else. And that was a horrifying revelation to feel as I woke up to a wet, hot, warm feeling. That was horrifying. Yeah, not fun. Don't recommend it, folks. Don't get food poisoning for dinner and then go to bed and be like, oh, I feel horrible.
This is not good.
Yeah,
Emergency.
that was an experience. I ended up selling that mattress after cleaning it about 5 times in a row.
Sold the mattress?
Yep.
That's
one of my sins. One of my sins. But I clean that with so many things. So it definitely shouldn't have anything left in it. But
the sole of that mattress was impure.
Yeah, the sole of that mattress was stained. But I got rid of the stain, so I can say that for
there
certainty.
There were devils in the springs of that mattress.
Yeah. Oh man, thank God I had some cleaning products at that house I was living at. Anyway, my wet defecation history aside.
Oh my God, I thought my pee dream was bad.
We come to the update.
I hope I don't.
We come to the update.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm going to need a towel later. Okay.
My.
So, I'll address a few comments from the first post. First off, I wish it was fake, but I really did wake up yesterday to pee in the bed and ended up arguing with my boyfriend. My boyfriend and I have only lived together in small stints here and there before, but this is the first time we have our own house, just us. No, he doesn't have a drug or alcohol problem, diabetes, or takes meds, and wasn't drinking that night. He just worked an overnight shift the previous night, and he was pretty tired. He's never done this before since we've been together, so that's why I didn't believe him at first. And we don't have a lot of money right now, so we got a mattress from Walmart for $300. For those of you bashing that detail, lol. We both ended up cleaning the pee after I threw the sheets and blankets at him, and I took the bed because our couch wasn't big and I really couldn't be bothered to move to the couch when I felt like I did nothing wrong. I was tired and wasn't thinking that part through entirely. Also, he is not a horrible abusive boyfriend or have a fetish, etc. like some of the comments have said. Of course, someone assumes that.
He got a pee fetish, sis.
Yeah, clearly he has a pee fetish. Mm-hmm. Something awkward happened in a situation and he's being awkward about it. Clearly he's into it in an intimate way.
He don't just piss with that thing.
I didn't throw him out of the house. He truly was half awake and was just not responsive the way he needed to be after peeing in our bed. So, okay, it seems she's being pretty...
Like, he was really weirdly passive.
Yeah, I mean,
the whole thing.
Look, if he's exhausted after a long-ass shift...
Is that exhaustion or disassociation?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both. Yeah. So she said he'd been working overnight shift the previous night. So clearly this is a person who was literally suffering from a lack of sleep. I can understand he wasn't... The way he reacted, understandable for someone who has very little sleep and was not fully awake either. Their body is literally trying to force him to go to sleep. Anyway.
I can't do this.
Yeah. Like,
yes, it is.
Not that, like, there's a difference between someone being like, babe, shut up, versus, you know, like, two different, like...
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, there's two different states of being. Anyway. Anyways, he got back from work today with flowers and my favorite ice cream. He told me he was thinking about what happened last night all day and that he was sorry. He apologized for dismissing me and that he was disrespectful. I told him that the only issue I had with the situation was him telling me I was overreacting for me wanting him to clean up the pee at the moment. That wasn't fair to me and expect me to be okay sleeping in his pee. Now, let me be clear. I understand accidents happen, but to sit there and tell me my response to needing it cleaned ASAP is unwarranted is insane. I appreciated the gesture, and I did read what you guys said. He doesn't have any underlying trauma or alcoholic issues. He just peed the bed by accident. I wasn't shaming him for peeing the bed. I was mad at his response. That's fair. She wasn't shaming him. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to be understanding that he was tired and wanted to go back to bed, but at the same time, this affects both of us. I just needed him to be responsible and acknowledge that what I said was valid and he needs to grow up. He did order a mattress cover that will be here tomorrow. So until that's on the mattress, I don't want him in the bed with me. I think making him sleep with those sheets and blankets did jolt him awake to realizing the gravity of the situation. I'm still a bit hurt from how he handled the situation selfishly and was inconsiderate, but he seems pretty remorseful, so we'll see how we both feel later. That's it for now. Thank you guys for your advice. Now, one thing I notice here in this story is that in this update, she brings up the fact that he actually did end up... Once he woke up from, you know, smelling the pee on his own sheets and stuff like that, he actually woke up and was like, oh, okay, let's clean this. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. It's weird that she's punishing him still by not sleeping in the same bed. Like, he's not allowed to sleep in the bed still, even though this whole issue seemed to have stemmed from what she acknowledges was him not even being fully awake at the time himself until eventually trying to sleep with the smell of pee. And he's like, oh God, actually, this is horrible. We need to fix this. Mm-hmm. And then clearly, again, he thought about it all day and he was being apologetic. He's shown... I don't know. It did.
I feel like she's unfairly punishing him at this point.
Yeah.
The punishment doesn't fit the crime.
Yeah, not
Especially
anymore.
He's done some retribution. I think she's being unfair.
Yeah, I feel like... I get that she feels uncomfortable about it, but it feels disingenuous of her to be like, hey, I understand accidents happen, blah, 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 but I'm still going to punish him for making me feel upset, even though he's
doing everything to correct the situation.
Yeah, like he can't just reverse time, you know? Like he's shown that he understands what he did wrong. He already has grown up.
Yeah.
This wasn't a situation like I don't even feel like
what else do you want him to do at this point?
Yeah, I feel like there's a difference between growing up and something happened that he's fixed already. Like he's already shown the steps and effort he already has grown up. I feel. I don't know. That's a bit weird.
Like we all make mistakes. Would she be as upset? Would she be okay with him being the same amount of upset at her if she did something similar and he still refused?
Yeah.
To get past it. She's just not wanting to give it up. It's a problem of humility at this point.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to humble herself, even though he's done everything right.
Well, like, that's the thing, because like in the first story, as some comments point out about him being a child, is that she said, like, she left it at him saying he wanted a new blanket because the one I gave him smelled like pee. But then in this update, she suddenly brings up that, oh yeah, when that happened, he actually came in and cleaned up the thing. So he actually
She left that out of the original
Yeah,
post.
I feel that's a bit sus.
She's omitting things.
Yeah.
She's a reliable narrator.
Ooh.
If we live in opposite worlds.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit... This feels like a story where she's clearly hidden some things to get people to assume that the guy here is just an absolute child to deal with. And then, like, the day later when he put in more effort than just cleaning up after making her feel ashamed of, you know, reacting like she did, now she's like, oh, actually, hey, everyone, he is actually a good guy. He actually is pretty good.
Let me do a bit of damage control.
Yeah.
I might have framed this a bit
but I'm still gonna make him, you know,
I'm still punishing him though, like you said.
Yeah, I'm still punishing him and treating him like a child who needs to be punished, even though he literally has been an adult here in the situation and shown some, like, hey, I realized what I did was wrong and, you know, you were right to be upset at me, blah, blah, blah. Like...
What do the comments say?
The comments are pretty much all saying that, like, yeah, he's you shouldn't have to handle your partner like a toddler, but it's satisfying to read that he actually learned something from it. And yeah, I expect to defend your boyfriend, but yeah, some saying like, yeah, I hope he shows more consideration for your feelings, but he did.
He did though. He did everything right. So.
Yeah. Some comments that say, yeah, he came to his senses, apologized, and took accountability. That's more than most people on this platform can manage. Sounds like a keeper, and all's well that ends well. Someone says, I trusted a fart in bed once. I shouldn't have.
Yeah, same as you. I trusted a rumbly tummy, and that was my demise.
Yeah. I mean, this is nice, though. Yeah, I think the main reason he reacted as such was that he was tired. It doesn't excuse him being dismissive, but I think he probably was not fully awake, and if he wasn't with you, probably would have just laid down a towel and gone back to sleep, and regretted it in the morning. Glad he apologized.
Like we've all done.
Yeah, look, not that I did that when that happened to me, that event, but, like, god damn, do I understand that feeling and vibe of, like, when you're in that moment, you're just like, I don't want to deal with this.
I don't care.
Like, what... I'm sure everyone's been in a moment where, like, if they've been in that young drunk stupor where they've vomited somewhere and all they've wanted to do, their body just wants to do, is just to lie down for a bit. Like, you can't be surprised at that's how the body reacts, especially if it's a body that is already exhausted from so much work throughout the, like you said, the overnight shift and stuff. He hasn't had adequate sleep. Again, I don't know.
Giving a man the benefit of the doubt.
I don't want to give him that sort of excuses too much, but I just feel like he has done all the steps of, like, apology, accountability, and acknowledgement. He's done all the 3 A's. I just don't understand why he needs to be punished more for this, aside from just her own self-righteousness of wanting to see him suffer to some degree.
Some people just want to see their partner suffer. I don't understand it. I don't agree with it.
It feels like she just enjoys the power trip she has over this. It's that subtle thing where, like, she won't admit it, but there is a part of her that enjoys the fact that she's making him have to sort of crawl for her approval.
Yeah, work for it.
Yeah.
Well, I just hope that she sees the light. She reads the comments that don't agree with her and she takes them to heart.
Yeah.
You can hope. But maybe she just talk to ChatGPT and it'll be like, actually, here's how he's still wrong.
Yeah. Here's how we should leave him.
You're 1,000% right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love chatbot psychosis.
Yeah.
Got to be my favorite genre.
That's so good. Do you reckon I have time for one more? We've gone a bit over the hour mark. We weren't doing a quickie, but would you want to do one more, or are you happy to end it there?
I'm falling asleep.
Falling asleep? Yeah, let's end it there then. It is late. We normally start these at around like 6 o'clock-ish in the afternoon. It is currently about now...
10?
It is now 10 p.m.
It's 10.
We're a bit of a late one today.
We started. Betty buys time.
Yeah. I got work tomorrow morning. I really shouldn't be making us go further than this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm doing this for your benefit.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Yes, actually, you made it to the end. It's time for the revelation, the secret little thing. You might have noticed it now and again or not.
It's nothing.
So, there's 2 people here right now.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one pair of underwear. Because somebody, when going to the gym today, then used the pool spa area, and then when they got changed, realized they didn't pack a spare pair of underwear. Today's show has been commando. You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye.